Start Something, the 12-session guide that's going to hit you with the essential ingredients of what it is to be a radical follower of Jesus. Each session is hosted by either Lucy, Lolly, Nick or Jess from Blush, me, Lindz from LZ7 or Andy Hawthorne. So listen up, don't get too comfortable and get ready for a reality check that will open your eyes to how awesome God is and how much He wants to know you. Session 1. Who is Jesus? Jesus, in my mind, is the most amazing, radical bloke that ever walked this earth. Let me give you a few examples why. He made the blind see, the deaf hear, the paralysed walk. He even raised a bloke from the dead who'd been in the grave for 4 days. But the most amazing thing about Jesus wasn't what He did, it was who He was. Jesus claimed to be and was the Son of God. Let me explain. In His short time on earth, Jesus did so much life-changing, awesome stuff that His miracles are still spoken about today. He had so much power that people only had to touch Him and they were healed. Did you know that every time you stick the date at the top of your page, you're basically stating that Jesus existed? Because our whole date system started when He was born. But the main question about Jesus wasn't whether He existed or not, it was whether or not He was the Son of God. One of the most famous verses in the Bible is John 14 verse 6, where Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Jesus categorically stated that He was the only way to God. The only way was to believe exactly who He said He was, and that He was sent to take a punishment that you and I should have for all the wrong things we've ever thought, said and done. That's why He died on the cross, a substitute in our place. That's why He's amazing. In Mark 14:61-64, Jesus was asked, "Are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed One?" "I am," Jesus replied. There it is, black and white. Jesus said it. He was the Son of God. He claimed it, stated it, spoke it, and someone wrote it down. Now you might be thinking, hang on a minute, anyone could walk about, do a few good things, be a good person, do a few miracles and then say they're the Son of God. You're right, someone could, but, and there is a big but, Jesus not only died on the cross, 3 days later He came back to life. And history tells us that hundreds of people saw Jesus after He had died. So that fact in itself tells you He wasn't some ordinary geezer. He was who He said He was. If I broke my leg and a load of people wrote down they saw me, you'd take that as pretty good evidence that what they saw was the truth, wouldn't you? Well, the same thing happened when Jesus came back to life. People physically saw Him walking about. Now, I've heard so many people use the word Jesus just as a swear word when it's all going wrong. Well, I reckon that what's been said here and what's written in the Bible gives us a different twist on that word. Because Jesus is who He said He was. And because of that fact, I want to get to know Him. So the challenge for you as you listen to this is to get to know Jesus. Learn about Him. Hang out with Him. If you do that, trust me, you'll see Him as so much more than a swear word.